episode of Rose and Gold. I'm your host, IK, and to all the ladies out there, you know what it means. Dr. Ross is in the house, and she's looking like Queen Elizabeth.
That's right, namaste.
But right now, we have DK in the background, and he is grooving. You know, Dr. Ross, we're going to keep on playing DK's music, Mr. DK's music in the background of our videos, because it is hot.
And he lays it down.
That's right. We're going to get into our hot topics for today, or the Bible, I should say,
but
with our first hot topic.
Before we get to our Bible, we're going to go ahead and mention the She's Hot contest, because we know you guys have been waiting for this. So now to mention our She's Hot winner that the studio audience has actually brought to IK and I's attention. Her name is Miss Elizabeth Grace Lindsay. Now remember that name because she's going to be blowing up pretty soon after the drama with Scott.
That's right, Dr. Ross, and she is a 10 out of 10.
That's right.
But you know,
blonde, blue eyes.
She's the whole package. And she's an Instagram model, as most girls are now.
That's right.
But Dr. Ross, she brings more to the table than most other women.
That's right. She has become, actually, a lot of news articles are quoting her as the mystery blonde because they can't really tell a lot of information about her because she is so unknown. So that's what really enthralls us. But that's our winner for today, Miss Elizabeth Grace Lindsay.
And
Stay
Dr.
traveling
Ross,
with Scott.
More info is going to come out soon because she's on the up and up.
That's true.
It just hasn't popped up on the Google and the search engines yet. But I'd like to say, buongiorno.
That's right.
And that means good morning to all the people out there who don't know. Because I'd like
right.
to take you out for coffee or some brunch. That's for you. And for you too, Kylie Jen. But let's
and for Courtney, because Courtney is still being scandalous. And this happened amid all the controversy.
You know what? You're right, Dr. Ross. If you guys haven't seen our last video, there's going to be a link in the description below. But Courtney is dressing scandalous. She's looking better than Kim now. And I might even have to add, she might even look better than Kylie. And that's a feat right there. But we're going to get into our hot topics for today.
Starting off with our first hot topic, it turns out Angelina Jolie was seen hanging out on the weekend with The Weeknd. And Brad Pitt had something to say about it. Brad Pitt said, "You better lay your hands off of my Angelina." What are your thoughts, IK?
We've been telling you, Brad, for 10 years now, that you need to act up, man up, and take International King's advice.
That's right.
Brad Pitt, if anything, you need to straighten yourself out, because you're looking like a buffoon right now, saying, "Get your hands off my Angelina," when you haven't done anything this whole time.
My heart! I loved her!
If anything, Angelina's been trying to run you away. So I don't know why you're speaking out on this, but Brad, IK, and I have been trying to give you advice for half of the years that you've been trying to get Angelina back. So go back to our first episode of Rose and Gold. We've been talking about you since then.
That's right, Brad. You need to listen to the facts. Well, let's get into our next
Allegedly, Erica Jane is back in the news, and she says she's back to dating after leaving her scandalous billionaire husband.
I thought she was in some tricky waters about to go in jail, but I guess she slipped out of that one, Dr. Ross.
As a
Slippery.
snake always does.
That's right. But Erica Jane, you know who she's going to get, Dr. Ross. She's going to be looking for another billionaire, because she's money hungry, scandalous, and ruthless.
That's right.
What you doing back here, boy? Yeet!
On to our next hot topic.
We actually want to talk about Dancing with the Stars.
That is right.
So, Kenya Moore, after biting the bullet literally every single week, she finally got eliminated this week. And all I have to say is, bye-bye. We'll see you next time. Au revoir.
That's right. On to our next hot topic. We're going to go ahead and mention Travis Barker, or TV on these streets. So, Travis Barker, his ex, she is still jealous among the waters. She decided to post a ton of old photos of him and her together after Courtney and Travis got engaged, quote unquote. We know they're already married, probably have 10 kids at home. But she's a little bit jealous, and she's saying that she's taking some time for her mental health. What are your thoughts, IK?
This situation is the exact same as Scott. If you really liked him, you should have been with him from the start.
Exactly.
This shows that she's only jealous, and right now she's trying to get him back, so she can dog him out once again.
That's right. He's been wandering the streets looking for you and begging for you, and you are nowhere to be found. Not only to mention, you're saying all this, but your boyfriend must be a sucker because you've been with your boyfriend this entire time and he hasn't said anything about you being
Ross,
jealous about Travis.
I think that boyfriend is fake because we saw him in the one video and I've never seen him again. She kicked him to the curb.
A paid actor.
But we're gonna get into our final hot topic for the day.
For our final and last hot topic, we're going to go ahead and mention that Stassi Scrumsreader, hopefully I said that right, calls out Angelina Jolie's unblended extensions at the Eternals premiere.
You know, Dr. Ross, at the Eternals premiere, because we were watching the videos and clips, Angelina Jolie did seem a bit out of it. Maybe something might have happened between her, not the weekend, but her and Brad Pitt way earlier on, or something with the kids, because Angelina Jolie just hasn't been the same.
That's right. It was not her best foot forward at that premiere for the Eternals, but a lot of these other celebrities, they really need to mind their own business when talking about her hair and her extensions. I thought she looked great. Now, she needed to take off this part, but I did think she looked fantastic. So Miss Stassi must obviously be jealous because that's the only conclusion I can come to.
You know what? You're right on that part, Dr. Ross. She could have made it work, but for the outfit she's going for, without the mouthpiece, it would have been better.
That's right. Angelina Jolie likes to stay earthly. So let's close it off. So to leave this on a lower note, we hate to hear bad things happening to good people. And recently, we've heard on the news, and you all have probably heard it too, something really, really terrible happened recently. A fellow actor, Alec Baldwin, Mr. Alec Baldwin, you may know him from The
Boss Baby as a voiceover, or in 30 Rock, and also the Donald Trump spoof on SNL.
Yes, and he was on the set of Rust in New Mexico, and he shot one person and they're injured, and then he shot another person and they are dead. We don't know all the details right now, but I will always keep you guys informed. But we do want to say we're sending our condolences and our prayers and our wishes to both sides and both families. That's just a horrible thing that can happen to someone, and it's not deserved. But let's close this off.
These were all of our hot topics, but for Kylie Jenner, that's for you. I'll see you in LA. Au revoir.